The measures that I see over time are designed to do one thing and one thing only: make it as difficult as possible for car drivers. And do we get to the point and think, oh, screw this? Maybe some of us do. Let's have a look at this latest bit of news. Everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're well. Thank you very much for joining me again. It's appreciated. And as always, make sure you hit all the right buttons, make sure the notification bell's pushed, and keep up to date with everything that happens here as we release stuff on a daily basis. Well, this latest one is another stab at the drivers again. You know, without boasting too much, I'm a professional driver. Excuse me. I do it for a living. Take people to the airports and back, the cruise terminals. And we have this situation on our roads where we have speed limits we have to abide by. Now, I've told most of you more than once in the past that my father is a retired police officer, and he told me that when it comes to speeding or going over the speed limits, at least in his day, and he's been retired at least, well, nearly 25 years actually, it was always 10% plus 3 miles an hour. So if you were doing, I don't know, 30 miles an hour, you could get away with 36. That was always the rough rule. Now, looking at the research, now it appears that most police forces will allow you 10% plus maybe 1 or 2, looking at a couple of different research papers I've seen, even though a lot of them will make you think to the contrary. You've got to go bang on the button. There's a lot of people that go via speed cameras on motorways. They fly through there, and a lot of them don't go off. So you do wonder what the tolerance of those ones are and what they're set at. Now, there's a group of MPs and peers which are looking at this, and what they want to do, they want the situation. So if you go 1 mile an hour over, no 10%, no nothing else, 1 mile an hour over, you get fined. What do you think? What do you think of that? I mean, could you imagine all these little 18, 19 and 20-year-old little race jockeys flying around? They'll all lose their licenses within 2 months. Unbelievable, isn't it? That coupled with the 6 points. But is this unfairly penalising? A lot of modern day cars have cruise control. Mine has cruise control. You get on a motorway or any other environment like that, hit the cruise control, there's no excuse, you can hold your speed. But there's a lot of cars that still don't, and attentions do kind of waver from time to time, and you do have the tendency to creep over the speed by a little bit. Are they going to get penalised if they go via a camera, or in the rare event there's an actual copper standing there with a gun? What do you think of this? There's a statement here from Nicholas Lies. What a name. Director of Policy at the IAM Road Smart charity. This is what they have to say. Motorists should always keep to the speed limit, but fining drivers who might momentarily go over the limit by 1 mile an hour would be harsh and may not have the desired road safety effect, because drivers could become fixated on looking at the speedometer rather than the road ahead. Current tolerance levels operated by most police forces ensure there's no margin for error between what the camera reads and the actual speed of the vehicle. A better way to improve road safety would be for expansion in speed awareness and driver training courses. I agree with the thing about fixated, because, you know, the way I was trained to drive, you're looking around, and then every now and again you just glance down, check your speed's holding, which obviously cruise control takes it out of your hands, doesn't it? Leave it alone is what I say. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm off. I'll see you shortly with one more. Toodaloo.